So there is a lot of evidence piling up that these Conjuring rumors for Chapter 23 in Dead by Daylight are actually fake. In this video, we're going to critically analyze every piece of evidence that's out there to decide if this thing is fake or not. And the first thing we're going to look at is this interview from Matthew Cote last year.
We come up with 4 chapters a year, more or less. If you count the first year, it was maybe it's about 4 a year. Out of that, we try to keep at least 50% of those originals, because it's important to us to continue working on our own story and continue to deepen the lore of Dead by Daylight. So that's an average that we're going to try to keep. That means 2 possible licenses a year, maybe. Maximum.
How's it going, everyone? My name is Schmuckles. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more content like this. I also stream on Twitch on Wednesday and Sunday nights. The link for that is in the description below. So we need to talk because there's a lot of evidence that's kind of being debunked right now about the Conjuring in Dead by Daylight. So obviously from that interview, we can tell that Matthew Cote said that there's only 2 licensed chapters maximum a year. In year 6, we've already had Resident Evil and Pinhead, so that would suggest that there are no more licensed chapters in year 6. The main reason we thought that Chapter 23 is The Conjuring is because we saw a DBD Leaks moderator post about it in a Reddit. Apparently the new map, which is going to be the next map in Dead by Daylight, was a Conjuring style map. This seems like something that the data miners had figured out behind the scenes. And this Reddit forum kind of came to light as soon as the map pictures were leaked. Well, the moderator who posted that Reddit forum now has taken down that Reddit forum. When you go back to the Reddit forum, it says, "Sorry, this post was removed by the person who originally posted it." This moderator also responded to one of the comments and said that Matthew Cote and Mass confirmed that we won't get an OG map for a while. The assets we have seen perfectly match up for The Conjuring. Well, DVD Leaks just posted today the leaked images of the next map tiles doesn't necessarily confirm that it's The Conjuring. In fact, we don't even know if this map is meant to be released in Chapter 22 or 23. Okay, this is the official DVD Leaks Twitter that posted this tweet. So this is a statement from Mass about these leaked images. We know that Chapter 22 is original, so that leads me to believe that Mass is not confirming that this next map is licensed. And in fact, we talked about in the last video, Matthew Cote actually never confirmed that the next map is going to be licensed. This is something that's been misconstrued and it's misinformation out there right now. When I went through the King's interview with Cote, he never explicitly confirmed that there are no OG maps coming soon. He just said he couldn't answer the question. So at this point, we have misinformation on what Cote said, misinformation on what Mass said, and the moderator deleted the thread on Reddit. On top of that, Matthew Cote said this in an interview when talking about what's to come in year 6 after the announcement of the Resident Evil PTB.
What does year 6 look like for this game? We've had some bits and pieces, more killers, more maps.
More killers, more maps,
Yeah.
more survivors. There's definitely going to be 1 or 2 really interesting new entries in the Hall of Fame.
Oh my god, I cannot wait.
So since this was after the announcement of the Resident Evil PTB, let's talk about the licensed characters that we've seen in the game since then. We've seen Chris Redfield, we've seen Claire Redfield, we've seen Pinhead, we've seen Chatterer, and we've seen James Sunderland. Now, Matthew Cote in that interview said 1 or 2 interesting characters. Cote could have easily been talking about Pinhead and Chatterer here. Assuming that Chapter 22 is 1 killer and 1 survivor, we know that Chapter 3 must also be 1 killer and 1 survivor. This is because of the roadmap that they laid out for us at the 5-year anniversary stream. So if Matthew Cote wasn't talking about legendary skins in this interview, there's no way that Chapter 23 would be licensed, because that would be 3 licensed characters since that interview. He said 1 to 2 really interesting characters. We would have seen Pinhead, a survivor from The Conjuring, and the killer from The Conjuring. So unless 2 survivors come in for Chapter 22, which is not what is leaked right now, there is no way in hell that Chapter 23 is a paragraph. It's starting to look less and less likely that Chapter 23 is The Conjuring. What's seeming more likely now is that this map is an original graveyard map. And some people are actually speculating that this map is coming in Chapter 22. In fact, when the Chapter 22 PTB is announced on Tuesday, if there's a new map that comes in that PTB, we're gonna know that all of this Conjuring stuff is fake. There's only 1 more map left in year 6, and if this map is released in Chapter 22, we know that the Conjuring leaks were all fake. The main thing that confuses me about all of this is why would a moderator go on Reddit and post that Chapter 23 is The Conjuring? Like, this was in the DBD Leaks Reddit, so I thought it was a credible source. So this same moderator who posted this Conjuring leak posted this on Reddit 2 days ago. Not this chapter, but next chapter's map got leaked as well. The moderator said this is not for Chapter 22 since we know the devs said no OG maps for a while and this is for a licensed chapter. As far as I'm concerned, that is not true. The devs did not say no OG maps for a while. And then somebody said, I literally have no clue what this could be. The moderator said, neither do we, but it's there. This is the same person who posted that this was was The Conjuring. I don't know which thread was posted first. I'm pretty sure that this thread that we're talking about right now came before the Conjuring leak thread. And Frankenstein on Reddit said this is indeed from the chapter 23 map, but it's not the map. It's a testing map with random tiles from the map placed randomly to test gameplay balance. It's also an old screenshot. Yes, it's probably licensed, so this Twitter is going to be in big trouble. Okay, unless there are assets that are clearly linking this map to The Conjuring, we have no reason to believe that chapter 23 is licensed, right? Like literally, these interviews from Matthew Cote strongly suggest that chapter 23 is original. So was this entire Reddit thing fake? It seems like it's possible. At the very least, we've posted this video with all of the facts so my subscribers and community know the truth. Okay, and just to be clear, I'm not trying to discredit DBD leaks. I'm not trying to say we should be mad at this moderator. I'm just saying that I think that this whole Conjuring thing was a speculation. So that's all the information that we have as of right now. We'll definitely post more videos if the situation changes. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed this content. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one.